Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, it has been a minute since you and I have watched some videos together. It's been over 2 months since my last video, but I tell you what a relaxing and just calming holiday season. We had an absolutely wonderful Christmas, had two of the three of my kids home. We had a great New Year, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you took some downtime. I hope you relaxed. I hope you're celebrating a new year going into 2025 with so much to look forward to. At least that's my hope for each and every one of you. We're back and we need to get started building because what I absolutely do each year is I wait and to where I feel pressured to have to perform and have to get everything built so we can display it in our home. And so this year we're going to start maybe a little bit sooner in doing that. But really, the focus of today's video, other than to say hello, I'm still alive and welcome back, is Department 56 just upped and sort of at least leaked, I'll put it that way, a new series that is going to be gracing all of our homes at some point as part of the Halloween genre, and it's called 56 Fright Avenue. It's a whole new series, and so you've probably seen some of the posts on Facebook or social media. That's where I saw it at first. I had some folks reach out and said, "Have you seen this stuff?" And I had not. And so I started doing a little more research and started digging into it a little bit more, and then got overly excited for some of it and wanted to share that with you. So that's what the purpose of today's video is, just to kind of go through some of the new releases that we can expect from Department 56 in 2025, along with one Trick or Treat Lane house. I know we previewed that already, but now we have a full color picture. There's an actual video. I didn't include that here, but you can go to the Department 56 Facebook page and watch Miss Littown, Melinda Seegers, go through, and she, at the very end of that video, she's got a video or a picture live of that house all lit up, and you can kind of see what it does. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think you'll like it. So we'll talk about that a little bit towards the end of this as well. So, hey, with that, sorry to have kept you waiting, but here we are. Let's jump into this new release coming out for 2025, in addition to all the other stuff, called 56 Fright Avenue.
Okay, so welcome to 56 Fright Avenue. This is a new series designed for the Halloween fans around the world, at least in this genre. I'm just going to read it right off the page. It says, relive the thrills, chills, and suspense of your favorite shows with our new series designed to feed your inner fandom. From horror classics and nail-biting thrillers to action-packed blockbusters and white-knuckled cliffhangers, each collectible Fright Avenue piece is designed to help you showcase your love for the cult classics. So these look a little bit on the smaller side. We're going to talk about that. The inaugural piece that they're going to release for 2025, there's three of them. We'll get to them. The inaugural piece is the one you see here, and that is The Exorcist, which is one of my all-time scariest movies that I've ever seen. I was terrified as a child to watch this. It still bothers me to watch it to this day. However, this piece is incredibly cool looking. So I'm going to talk about the dimensions real quick. So this new Exorcist house is a set of two. You get the actual house itself, and then you get the coordinating piece that comes with it, which is the street light, the street, the gate, and the preacher going in to take care of the possession that he's about to witness, right? The house itself is 7.5 inches high, 3 inches wide, and 8.5 inches long. So it does not appear to be very big, excuse me, at all. So how much is that going to set you back? Well, it's going to set you back $250. Now, that seems high on the price point, but I haven't seen these in person yet, so I can't really say. This house, though, does play the song Tubular Bells from The Exorcist opening theme. And then The Exorcist was nominated for 10 Academy Awards and winning for the best screenplay and best sound. The Exorcist remains one of the highest grossing horror films of all time, rightly possessing, get it, top honors as our inaugural launch for Fright Avenue. So pretty excited about that. As we scroll down the page here to Reagan, this accessory is called Reagan Possessed. She is 3.75 inches high, 3.5 inches wide, and 5 inches long. So not to scale. She does light up, and her head does spin. So you've got you've got that going for you. So I think these pieces are going to be absolutely amazing. They look really good from the photos. I need to see them in person, and I don't know when that is actually going to happen. I will likely get them just to have them in my collection as a new inaugural series. I don't think you can go wrong by doing that. To my all-time favorite, you guys know that I spent a long time trying to design and build this particular house. Now, I did that out of popsicle sticks, foam core board, and XPS foam. And you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, go look in the tutorial section of my channel. You've got each step-by-step tutorial on how to build one of these houses. I actually did talk to some Department 56 reps a couple of years ago and asked them if they would ever consider doing the house on Nebolt Street. They said the licensing products are a little more difficult, but they would see what they could do. I'm not telling you that I'm responsible for this. I am no way, shape, or form. I'm not. But hey, look, we do have it. And I do believe they listen to us on occasion. But you guys know this is my all-time favorite, so I absolutely will get this. Okay, so it says relive the terror of the shape-shifting monster Pennywise and his dilapidated lair with our creepy, intricate tribute. All right, so again, a little bit on the small side. And you can kind of see in the photos, these are kind of sitting, it looks like on books. All right, so this new Nebolt House and Pennywise in spider form, which is the title of it, it measures 7.5 inches high, 4.25 inches wide, and 8.75 inches long. So roughly the same size as the Exorcist house. Pennywise the spider is 4.5 inches high, by 4 inches wide, by 4 inches long. He is made of resin. I think the whole house is made of resin. A couple of things to add here on both the um, Exorcist house and Pennywise house. It looks like they're all powered by the new USB plugs, or it says they're compatible with the adapters, and I'm assuming that's the three-prong adapter. So any way you slice it, I cannot pass this one up. I will get it. I will put it in my collection. I do plan on building and constructing vignettes for all of the Fright Avenue series pieces that I purchase on my own. So you'll get to see those step by step as these pieces release. We'll certainly do reviews on them, help you figure out if you want to purchase them as well. And then I guarantee you I'll be doing some sort of vignettes on all of these pieces, at least the first two that I've showed you so far. Those are must-haves for me. They will be some very, very, hopefully very detailed and very classy vignettes. Okay, let's move on to the third introduction for the Fright Avenue, and that is Coraline. Now, Coraline, I am not too familiar with. Here's what I do know. It's a stop motion adventure type film. I'll just read it to you. It says the Pink Palace apartment sets the stage for a commemorative set honoring the beloved stop motion adventure Coraline. The coordinating Beldam figure adds a frightfully fun addition. Okay, so again, let's look at the. I mean, it's a very cool piece. I've never seen it, so I can't. I don't know what it's even about. I will probably watch it just to see what it's about. I may end up with this piece as well. So let's continue with the size here. So the size of this one is Not much different than the others. It's 8.75, 8 3/4 inches high, 4 inches wide, and 9.5 inches long. So about an inch longer, it seems to be, as the other two houses. Um, and then you've got the yeah, and so that's that piece there. And then it comes with a couple of coordinating pieces. So it's a set of three if you purchase that. That's going to set you back $250, so about the same price. The coordinating piece for this one is the Beldam or Beldum, or however you say that. It's going to be $60 for that piece, and it is made of resin, and it says of metal. Now, what I don't think I told you the price of the Pennywise house. That is a set of two. That Pennywise house will set you back for the set of two, $200. So it is by far the least expensive of them all. So that in itself is the 2025 lineup of the inaugural Fright Avenue. Now here's one that we've seen before. We kind of went over it before, but this is the Mad Scientist house. This is an actual trick or treat lane piece. They did a video on the Department 56 website, or at least the Facebook profile for Department 56, that kind of showed this lit up. Each corner with the wires feeding down have strobe lights, so it strobes. It's got a strobing effect. You've got purple lights on the interior, and then those tubes are called electroluminescent lighting. Okay, and that's a new feature that they're putting, at least on this house. It's designed to look like neon, and it looks almost identical to neon. It's a really cool effect. Clearly, it's not neon. It's got to be some sort of just a plastic bendable, translucent material. And you can see here in the picture, it kind of glows a pink, a blue, and a green color. And when it's on, it doesn't seem overly bright, but does seem pretty cool. And again, we talked about this, but the Mad Scientist Place 2025 release for Trick or Treat Lane, if you want that piece, it's going to cost you $225. That is a ceramic house. And then if you want the coordinating accessory, which why would you not? It's called Ooh Ha 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 Ha. And that is suggested retail price here in the United States of $36. And that is an actual ceramic piece instead of a resin piece, like sometimes we get with Trick or Treat Lane. So very, very cool piece. Just saw this in the catalog, so I wanted to share it with you. On what the last one that I did for you was a concept art. So, well, there you have it. That is a much better look at the new releases coming up.
Okay, well, hopefully, after seeing all that, you are as excited as I am to get this 2025 Halloween and fall season started. There's some really, really cool pieces. Again, I need to see these live and up front before I make a complete decision. I guarantee you I will get them because I think, and here's the thing, right? I think with any new series, the inaugural piece, like we talked about, is the Exorcist house. If you don't get that piece, if you don't get I mean, what a better time to start collecting right at the beginning of a series. I know if I had been around collecting during Trick or Treat Lane when they initially started it and I picked one up every single year, I'd have the Spider House, I would have the Pumpkin House, I would have the ones that are hard to get that'll cost you a fortune now. So I'm pretty excited to be on the front end this time of a brand new series, which I think I can stand behind. I think I can get behind this. I think the buildings, like I said, are going to be a little on the small side, but that's okay because now we can create much smaller vignettes. We can put these in all sorts of places. Again, that's my thought process. We'll see actually when they're released what they look like and go from there. But anyway, I hope you're as excited about it as I am, because I think this is going to be a whole new, not a new hobby, but a new piece of the hobby for me. Actually, maybe scaling it down a little bit with sidewalks and things like that. We'll see as we get a little bit closer, but who knows? So, hey, anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Anytime we push new content out, if you click that notification bell and you're subscribed, you're going to get notified. You never have to guess if we've got a new video. You can just come straight onto the site and give it a watch. And also, it helps me out personally. I certainly appreciate every single one of my subscribers. And also, we got another video contest coming up at the in the fall Halloween season of 2025. We did our inaugural video contest. You got to be subscribed in order to participate in that contest. So anyway, we're going to stop this one from here, and until we talk again next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again real soon.